Okay, this King of Cups really wants to come out. I think this is how we're going to open up our message today. The King of Cups is someone who has a lot of emotional maturity. So, someone who knows how to regulate their emotions, someone who knows how to feel their emotions fully and yet let them pass, someone who prioritizes their emotions, who doesn't sideline them or treat them as something that's insignificant or weak. Um, and, this is knowledge that we have to learn as we go along, right? We're not taught emotional regulation in school. The other card that had come out was the Hierophant, and this can be more traditional knowledge, like knowledge that we learn from an institution or in school. Um, I think we're moving into an era where a lot of the knowledge and the wisdom that we get is going to be coming through our emotions. And that's a really important shift, like moving from the head to the heart. And I think it's one that we're all going through right now. But just to introduce myself first, for those of you guys who are new, hi, welcome. My name's Erin. I'm a writer, tarot reader, intuitive channel witch. And I'm here today to do a tarot read for y'all, just kind of tapping into all of this Scorpio energy that we're in right now. Scorpio is this sign of the underworld. It's the sign of diving deep into those emotions. It can also be about merging with other people and experiencing those emotions with other people. It can be about transformation. It can be about life, death, and rebirth. It's kind of the dark side of life, but it's embracing that dark side. And we're coming up on Samhain, which is the Celtic festival, harvest festival that really celebrates being in touch with that dark side, being in touch with your ancestors who have passed on, being in touch with the spirits that are coming up to the surface now, because you hear them saying that veil is thin, the veil is thinning. This card is all about rest and taking the time that we need to rest, and I think that's an important message, especially as we move up here in the northern hemisphere into the winter months. We have less light. I think a lot of us tend to hibernate a little bit. And that's good. I think that's the way nature intended the cycles of the earth and the cycles of our bodies to work, is that as the earth kind of goes to sleep, we kind of do too, but not necessarily in a bad way. Like, that sleep can also be a metaphor. It can reference, going into that underworld, like we were talking about, going into those deeper emotions, wading through them, not being afraid to really like explore what's going on inside of us. Because once you do that, when that in that traditional myth, when Persephone comes back from the underworld in the spring, you have all of this knowledge, all of this wisdom, because you've walked that walk, you've walked that path, and now you can take that with you, that transformation with you as you rise up during the next cycle.